Do you guys know Oshi no Ko?
Yes.
Well, that's great because today we're going to be playing Can You Survive Oshi no Ko TM.
This format seems very familiar.
How familiar are we talking, Miyu?
Just really familiar.
I feel like I've been here before. It's like deja vu.
Ultimately, we are going to see if you guys can survive being famous.
I'm built for fame, baby.
Bro, I'm built different, bro.
Who are you? Newbie, speak.
Fortnite! That's me.
You're Fortnite? The Fortnite?
Yo, you're Epic Games Fortnite. Let's go.
This is Funds from the channel youtube.com/funds.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
Funds. How was it like in Smash Bros?
I got my ass whooped every day. It was a miserable experience, not very fun.
Considering I am Hatsune Miku, I very much believe that idol culture is something that I know.
Hatsune Miku, I loved you in the Bee movie.
The Bee movie was also my favorite movie that I have started.
You're also speaking like her as well, like robotic and everything. It's so cool. We are going to try to become famous. And the thing is, there's actually so many ways that we could go about it. So which way would you rather go? Would you rather be an idol, like a music artist, go into maybe J-pop or K-pop, things of that sort? Would you be a content creator, or would you be an actor or an actress?
Luca, I don't want to be that person, but have you seen the group you're working with here?
I can't see ever since the 2 Fortnite bombs kind of blinded me, you know?
TikToker.
With that mic, Salt? You want to be a TikToker with that mic? Are you kidding?
I am a TikToker with that
He's a
much.
TikToker.
So we have one TikToker. Pow, what would you be?
I wanted to be an animatic animator.
You're spitting facts right now. What I'm getting out of this is that all of you want to be content creators, including Hatsune Miku, which kind of confuses me.
I wanted to be Vocaloid. What the f?
I don't think Miku says f, but I guess the jury's out on that one.
Hatsune Miku, do you want to play Fortnite with me?
Yes, Hatsune Miku should be in Fortnite.
You look up to your favorite content creators, wishing to have what they have, only to realize that you fight an insane uphill battle against an objective algorithm that you just can't seem to get a hold of. You end up working the 9 to 5.
Ooh.
The correct answer is that you chase idol, or a music person. A musician, that's what they call it.
A music person.
Alright, so the thing is, when it comes to being an idol, you chase this dream at like a really young age. Becoming successful as a music artist happens around like 10% of the time, and going mainstream even less so. Yet somehow, through plot convenience, you managed to do it. Congratulations, you guys are famous.
Let's
You're up and coming as an idol, so what is the best way to stand out from the group?
Scandal.
Scandal.
Elaborate, pal. What's your plan?
Be as shitty as I can be to my newfound fans, and then be like, oh, I'm sorry, I was having a bad day. I hope you forgive me. This is my new single, by the way. I love you guys.
Is that you, Dream? Yo, we got Dream! I can put Dream in the title. This is so cool.
I think I would make a YouTube video doing like challenges. The thing about idols, right? So I want to show them like my human side, and that'll make them like me more.
They start simping harder and become more parasocial.
And then I get more money, and they buy my singles.
I like this plan.
All right, Mid, what would you do?
Well, I'm not that much of a scandalous person, but I do know from other like idol groups where it's like they make themselves look very shippable. So I think doing that a little bit would make like, the fangirls go like, oh my god, yay!
That's actually not a bad answer.
Yeah, that works.
How about you, Funds? What would you do?
You know, in my free time, I play a lot of a certain game, so potentially there could be some sort of crossover where I know there's a lot of my fans that also play this said game. Maybe I'll stream said game to the audience of my fans and, you know, become a streamer and an idol at the same time.
Let's just say they happen to do like a bunch of crossovers with a lot of popular people. Do you think you would use your fame to possibly make a suggestion to be in the game?
Oh, absolutely, yes. And then I would advertise this to all of my fans, and then I would get a lot of money.
Let's say they start to hate you, right? Like you're in the game already. And they begin to absolutely hate you. You did something that they just could not forgive, right? Like, you kicked Mid out of the call right now. How would you feel if you just start seeing people purposely target anybody with the Funds costume? Let's call it.
They already bought the skin. I already got my paycheck, so like, do I really care? Like, I don't know. I mean,
Preach, brother, preach. I love
that's
you.
what I'm talking about.
Salt, what would you do?
What you do is you market to a much younger audience. They're young, and they grow up, they buy their merch, they cry
and scream at your concerts. What then, Luca?
Leaning into the parasocial relationship, are you?
Hear me out. I have a conspiracy theory. Yoka died and Ari killed her. What do you think, Hatsune Miku?
I cannot confirm or deny any of these allegations as of right now.
But the thing is,
I am
no.
in contact with my lawyer, and
This is such a bad apology video. You get canceled for the rest of your life. Everyone hates you. You lose your career in 5
I didn't
years.
get cancelled. Hatsune Miku has never gotten cancelled.
I have Hatsune Miku in my basement right now.
I am breaking out as we
No,
speak.
the doors are locked. The windows are, steel bars. You're not making it out.
I am Hatsune Miku. I can simply walk through doors.
If you say the magic words and click your heels 3 times, say Miko dayo. Miko dayo. You will escape the basement.
Pow, you wanted to start some controversy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna flip a coin for that one. I would roll a dice, but I don't have a dice available, so I'm flipping a coin for that.
On Google, there's a dice roller thing that you can do automatically. Just look it up.
I'm
and
sorry,
it's the-
I can't hear you over the sound of my coin flipping. It's so cool.
Lazy ass.
You landed on heads, and that's a good ending. So basically, you stay in the spotlight for much longer than anyone expects, using your vocal nature and strategic charisma to win over crowds against those you don't like. You're manipulative. I can't even say it. You're manipulative, but this isn't a game of morals, so well done.
Yay!
Mid, you wanted to play into shipping, right? You play into shipping with Cole Brookstone. He's also a fellow idol, right?
What?
This will make your dating life a lot harder because those on the inside would know, but only they would. You're limiting your dating pool to other idols, basically. And the will they, won't they dynamic will only be interesting for so long before everyone just kind of moves on. Even worse, you did not even prepare for this because you leaned so hard into the shipping, ending your career in the entertainment industry just because you had nothing else to offer.
No.
Hold on, just a moment. My internet is like bugging the fuck out.
Basically, Mid, you leaned into shipping, your dating life is harder, and now you're fired.
hold
Is that what you want to
my
hear?
phone. I had to restart my Wi-Fi.
And then for the rest of you guys more or less try to be as active as possible. You want to make YouTube channels. You do become successful, but you don't really have time to have friends or family or, anything else in life. And the show doesn't really stop, and neither do you. You eventually retire and you look out the window thinking, what happened?
What happened was I made a shit ton of money. Let's
go! Fortnite!
So this is just it? Hatsune Miku's career is over?
Yeah, basically.
It's okay, Hatsune Miku. It gets better.
It doesn't, really. It only goes down.
No, shut up, Luca. We're here for you, Hatsune Miku. Don't listen to that naysayer.
I'm gonna unclip her goddamn ponytails.
My blue hair.
And pronouns?
Here's a question for the audience. Who did Hatsune Miku vote for in the 2020 elections? And while you guys think about that,
my God.
we're gonna move on to the next question. The paparazzi is another part of the job, as they often are looking to make ends meet with a hot story. So how would you try to avoid them?
I would dance my way out of there. You get practice and you get to leave. It's so good. Just pull one of these.
Oh my god, what is that?
You get the anti-paparazzi jacket, you wear that, and then when they take the pictures, they realize all the pictures look bad, so they can't take you out. They can't do that.
Oh, that's so cool!
Wait, this is smart. Hold on.
Yeah, so they can't really take a picture of us unless we want it to happen now.
How much is it? I have to know. I want to get...
Well, we're rich, famous idols, so...
Okay, but that's assuming you guys are even rich as well, because apparently you guys don't really get paid much if you're in the K-pop industry. Let's assume you don't have this gear, because, I can't have you guys wearing that gear for my next question. So, the paparazzi, they took an unwarranted picture of you as you entered a hotel. What would you do?
How embarrassing was the picture?
Let's say that they just caught you screaming at your phone a very specific word.
Oh no, my career's over.
You pull out your AK-7 distributed by the US government and you shoot the paparazzi.
With that mic quality, it sounds like you just gave me like an order over radio.
I love the idea that we're K-pop idols living in the USA.
So Salt, as he makes that suggestion into the phone, unfortunately, the US doesn't do anything because he's too broke with that sort of mic. And because might hear him screaming about wanting to shoot them dead on sight, they were actually recording that the whole entire time. Your career is over the next day, and therefore you have lost your job. Management can no longer keep up with the negative PR.
If I'm screaming Fortnite into the phone, that's probably because Fun's got his skin just released, so I would just show it to them.
Yes, yes.
Go. So, Funds, you scream into your phone Fortnite, like really, really loudly, and they take a picture. They make up some story about how you're screaming at a child over the phone. They try to ruin your life over a smear campaign. However, it is kind of expected for you to be very energetic. So everybody just kind of ignores the tabloids and you still have a career.
Let's go! We out here winning.
Pal, what would you do?
It's okay, I always look good anyway. I hope they like what they see.
That's actually the correct answer, though. That's like the best answer you could give them. If you just treat it like it's another day, because it actually does happen very often, they are eventually going to find something more interesting and just ignore the fact that they took a photo of you.
I'm built for fame, baby.
And if you guys want to be famous,
If you guys want to be famous, you can get your very own A7.
No!
he's going to mow down the paparazzi.
Oh my gosh.
You actually attack the paparazzi. You don't have a gun because, again, you're broke. Because of that, they actually recorded you attacking them. Your fans watch with horror as they see probably the most ugly side of you. And when you finally calm down, you take in the sight around you. It's moving day. Yesterday was your last day as an idol. Fun fact about this one was actually based off of a situation in real life. So I'm actually wondering how you guys would answer this.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
You're with an interviewer from the media for a one-on-one interview. Unfortunately, the interviewer oversteps hard into questions about sensitive things in your life that make you uncomfortable. You state that you'd rather stay on topic, but they press harder for answers. How should you respond?
I mean, you can always just be like,
You lie.
try to play it off.
You lie.
Try to play it off.
Usually I'd probably just start crying because I'm very sensitive.
How about you, pal? What would you do?
I look at the camera, eyes watering up, smiling softly. And like, but you see, I've overcome it. And like, choo choo choo, get the press in that. And then like, inspiring story from famous idol, pow, choo choo choo.
Oh my god, why aren't you an idol already?
How about you, Funds? What do you do?
I think I would walk straight out the room and instantly get on Twitter and start like ranting and raving about the production company and then cause a huge problem, like make it blow up.
my
Like, I can't believe they would do this, blah, 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 blah.
That is exactly what Robert Downey Jr. did.
Really?
Yes,
Let's go!
That was exactly what he did. But at the end of the day, they looked really bad for that one. And you ended up looking a lot better.
Let's go!
Built for fame.
I'm built for fame, guys. I'm built for
After the Fortnite skin, you're gonna get a Funzo pop. You know how it is.
Funzo pop.
All right, and as for Miyu and Pao, you both had a really good idea, and it would work in theory. But let's be real. You're not expecting it, therefore you don't really have time to think about your reactions, especially when it's something this sensitive.
No, I'm quick on my feet. I can handle myself.
Nah, I'd win.
I like to think that Pal pulls it off and I just start crying.
We have the interviewer on one end. On the other end, with two seats, we have Pao just smirking, just confidently going about it as if she's unfazed. And then you have Miyu on the other side just crying.
Hatsune Miku dancing in the background.
Ultimately, Fun's really well done. The rest of you, do better.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I know you guys are gonna love this one. You're getting canceled.
Yay!
Oh boy, it's not my first time.
So what did you do wrong? You bluntly denied a fan who asked for a photo, and they posted that on social media because they were recording you the whole time.
Well, I can tell you what happened.
What did you do, Saul? Why did you deny that poor teenage girl her photo?
Well, first of all, you smelled kind of weird.
Just start roasting them.
I pull up a live stream, right? And I start being like, listen, having a shirt with my face on it, little weird. Like, legally, you shouldn't be allowed to be that short. Security taser.
Tase? Wait a minute.
Sorry, I shouldn't have assumed. Tase them.
So the security tases them and drags them away from Salt. A few days later, you can see Salt back in the same moving room again with even more boxes surrounded by you. How about you, Hatsune Miku?
I would start dancing.
So the child starts crying because you just start dancing while you say no, but she was recording it the whole time. Your career is beyond dead. Like, my goodness. First of all, you're not even real, okay? Pal, what would you do?
I wouldn't do anything. My fans know that I'm blunt and I'm a bit of a bitch if you catch me on a bad day. It's kind have expected in my fandom, actually.
That is such a POW thing to do. I love it. I love confidence like that. How about you, Funds? What would you do? You get canceled because you told that child, no, you don't want a photo, and they were recording you the whole time. What would you do?
I might just have to pack my bags. I'm gonna be honest. I think no, this is savable. This is savable. Maybe I just won't interact with it ever at all. I will never acknowledge it. Maybe that wasn't me. Like, maybe that guy just looked like me. Like, I don't know. I mean,
POW and Funds, you both got the correct answer to ignore it. Or to
just say it wasn't me.
When it comes to Funds and POW, they both still end up keeping their careers. Funds notices that his skins suddenly end up getting targeted a lot more by the Battle Royale. Don't know why. But there's good news because POW ended up being added as a skin into the game as well.
Is there a rivalry between our skins?
Not only is there a rivalry, they actually started making genuine gangs out of it. However, because Funds essentially denied doing anything while POW just kind of owned up to it, they respected POW more and just keep targeting Funds, specifically using POW's skin in Fortnite.
Damn.
Once you make it to the top, how many people can you really trust? Your only real friends are the other idols around you, and that's even assuming you're in a group in the first place. Everyone loves you, but not in a way that you can feel actual nourishment from, if that makes sense. What would you do in this scenario where basically you can't really trust anyone?
I get a fish. I get 2 fish and make them fight each other.
Oh my god.
Why do you even do like this in the first place? Like, what would motivate you to do this other than Luca forcing you through a game show? What would motivate you?
Quite frankly, I am Hatsune Miku. This is my destiny.
Okay, pal, what would you do?
I have a bunch of friends. I have my partners. I've already had an established support group, you know? We're all content creators here. Do you personally try to make friends with all the new people that you meet? It's good to have a bit of separation with these are my collaborators. These are the people that I do stuff with off and a lot of the time. It takes a lot of practice to feel who you can genuinely trust in an industry like ours.
I also want to say, I'd probably make a song about it. How
Yeah!
I'm feeling lonely. And
There you are, content brain me. You always think about how to make content. High five. I'm so glad that we're so relatable. Everyone has millions of fans cheering for them as you dance on stage.
So true!
How about you, Mid? How about you? What would you do?
I'm simply just built different, and I've already got a good familial bond with my idol members already.
Bull Cookstone.
Who's that? I've never heard of him. I have not heard of him in the last 6 uploads. Well, you hardly contact your family, and the love interest is very hard to pursue if they're not already an idol. So, either Cole Brookstone becomes an idol, or you probably have to look at it from the sidelines.
So guys, I have something to confess. I actually am part of an idol group. Yeah, it's called Spin Harmony. It's kind of an underground one.
Really underground, no one's heard of him at all. What is this recording? What is this recording? Alright, shout out to Spin Harmony, not sponsored. Okay.
I feel like Spin Harmony should do a collab with Hatsune Miku.
Everyone, get this video to 100 likes and we'll do a collab with Spin Harmony.
No
Yes,
way.
let's do
Please.
it.
You have feelings for another idol in the industry, but you know that they play into a relationship with a different idol for show. Knowing that a separate relationship could nuke both of your careers, yet staying silent will keep these feelings lingering. So, would you obey your contract? Would you pursue that love anyway? Or would you try to make a public gambit out of it?
Wait, there's a contract?
Yeah, we're idols. Of course we have contracts.
Legally, none of us should be breaking that.
I think I write a vague song about it, and then that's where my feelings go.
Valid.
That's a good call. That's a good call right there.
You know, I would bury those feelings deep inside, and then I would die.
That's it.
It's just as you said, Hatsune Miku. So you decide to bury the feelings for the rest of your life. You eventually wonder, hey, what could life have been if I decided to ask regardless of anything? And then you die.
How does Hatsune Miku die?
We unplug her computer.
Oh god, no.
We take her off life support.
Editor, put the Windows shutdown sound effect. Funds, what would you do in this hypothetical?
Earlier I said, maybe keep it secret, just hide, keep it. What was the question again? I would do it all in private, it would be one of the only things that I do that would not be contentified. I don't know if that's a word. And I would not do it over like call or text or anything. It would have to be done in person in a private setting because I would not want proof of this to get out anywhere.
Assuming you don't break a contract, this move is actually pretty difficult on its own. Now with the life of an idol adding much pressure to the decision. And they rejected your proposal.
Damn.
Because they have to think of their career too, and they're already played into shipping. You have no choice but to leave in silence, wondering if the rejection was actually genuine for the rest of your career.
Oh no, I'm still wondering.
The quote-unquote correct answer would actually be to try to make a public gambit out of it. Become the villain of their story. Become involved.
Yeah.
If you could become involved, then you would actually, you'll spark controversy, you'll get people talking, and then you essentially can build more of a relationship if they play along with you, which they likely will because numbers. Then you could, propose in private, and they likely will show their genuine feelings at that point. We went through some of the harder ones and like the deeper ones. We're gonna go into some more lighthearted ones now. So,
Yay!
So if you ended up becoming an idol, what genre of music would you specialize in if you could choose?
Vocaloid.
Neurofunk. No.
Emo, pop, punk, and pop.
Alternative rock.
Pop indie music.
Pop rock of the jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin variety.
Nerdcore, where I do nothing but anime rap. You're walking down the red carpet surrounded by many adoring fans, many taking pictures along the way. You decide to give them something to remember, so how would you pose for them?
Flash them.
Oh, do I have the picture for you?
I would sassily put my hand on my hip and look like a girl boss.
I want the Makima, okay, where I essentially do a finger camera with both my hands. If you had a successful career that could secure you for the rest of your life, would you retire right then and there or chase something new?
Retire.
Chase something new.
I would retire.
Do something new.
Fake my death.
Why would I want to be like a sad sack retirement for the rest of my life? I would go do something funny, like Pete Davidson.
You know, like how those legendary idols that you hear about sometimes, there's like, oh man, this person retired and we never heard from them again. I want that to be me.
I would fake my death.
Can you stop faking your death?
Don't worry, I'll make it look real.
So what I would do is I would try to, retire right then and there. However, I'm also going to dedicate the rest of my life trying to get into a Fortnite concert, and I will not stop until I get the center stage. I will get a skin in the game, and then I will show it to Funds. I will DM him so happily, like, hey Funds, look what they did.
And then we can have like clan wars with my skin versus yours.
Yeah. I'm red and you're kind of blue, so I guess.
That's green. What are you talking about?
I said kind of blue.
Are you colorblind? Do you need to get to the depth door?
Hatsune, you're not even real, okay? I don't want you.
I am so real.
How's Santa Claus,
Look
Miku?
at the chat. Look, that's me standing on stage.
Is that the Fortnite concert? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's Fortnite.
Do you think we, Lucavee, would be able to make an idol group?
Yeah.
No, I can't sing.
Being an idol takes a lot of work. We'd have to all get into shape because you can't tell me that any of us have run in the last months.
I work out. I'm big and buff.
You are?
Whoa. I think that was all the questions I had. So, Puns, Foul, how do you think you guys did as idols?
I think I did pretty damn good.
Yeah. Shakes Funds' hand.
How does Lucavee feel about it?
Oh, I think I did
I'm
great.
pretty okay.
Well, I'm in jail, so.
Thank you all for coming. We'll see you around. Puns. Thank
But
you
I
for
won,
coming
though.
around. Pal.
I won, though.
Puns. Okay.